Hello, hello, Chosen BC here, and I'd like to welcome you all back to the next episode of Vault Hunters versus Shut Up Out There!
Huh?
You heard me. In this series, me and a few friends are going to be playing the Vault Hunters TM mod pack, and we'll be competing against each other. There's going to be lots of competition, shenanigans, and a whole bunch of other things, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the multitudes of death loops and other craziness that I'm sure is going to abound. So, without any further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, folks, it's been a while, and we've been doing some work around the base. A lot of things have been transpiring, so let's get you caught up here. I've been working a little bit on the creative mod, had some help, from the other team, just because they've had a little more experience with create than I have. At least some input anyways, which was helpful, and I appreciate that. Because again, we're still all friends. We might be in a competition, but we're still all friends, and so with basic stuff, we'll help each other. It's just not in the competition part of it, like getting vaults done, levels, things like that. Those are the things we're not helping each other in. It's the rest of it, right? So, but yeah, we've been doing a little bit of work. As you can see, there's been some cleanup being done around here. We're in the process of that now. I've taken botany pots as one of my knowledge items. Because found out that we can make these spore blossoms in here, and I've had once so far where I needed like 40 something of them. And I know that Munch also needed a bunch. So now we get 151. We're growing them. Unfortunately, it's still manual. Like, we don't have the more advanced botany pots that have the things in them, the hoppers. But that's because you can't make them like the normal botany pots. Normal botany pots, you just throw a hopper in with in the crafting recipe, and it does it. But these ones, you can't do that. So there's a bunch of stuff that's a little pricey for us, so we haven't done that. One of the things that you guys know, based off the episodes, is we've been manually farming this for quite a while. Well, I can clearly say now, this is going bye-bye. We will no longer have this manual farm over here. We may keep the pumpkin melon farm, but it's not really necessary, and I'll show you the reasons why. So let's head on over to our villager trading hall, right? Which we've been working at trying to get this done. So you'll see some changes, right? I'm still working on it, but we get some changes. We got some of this sunstone, which is great during the day. This lights it up in the area. I might actually put in the night stone, but we tend to sleep through the night anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So we have to get this wall situated. We haven't done that. But I like the plate. I like the polished deep slate stairs, and I like the pattern on the floor. I don't mind the gold, actually. It's not too bad, And then I used the algal bricks, finally. I like the fact that they get they're growth, right? It says overgrown right on them, but the fact that they sort of got that like plant-like feel to them, right? So I'm thinking like this area is going to be more of a plant-like area. So I'm going to try to integrate maybe some of this and this and make this more plant-like in the area. But we get this guy down here, and this is getting us pumpkins and melons on a consistent basis now. It's all automated. We don't have to do anything. They grow. It detects that they grow, and it pushes out and pops them off and throws them inside there. So we're good there too. So that's our main reason for not having to need the pumpkin and melon farm anymore. But, I mean, it's always good to have more pumpkins and melons. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I just built, which was from the Create mod. And again, if we can ever get like a recording software, if I get a second account, we'll definitely handle it better that way. But for now, I have built this guy. You might also see these patches in here. That's actually where we can stop them, because when it stops and it basically creates these into solid blocks, it basically tramples the farmland. So you want to stop it when it's like right past that quarter right there, and then it'll stop right on those spots every single time. But this will allow us to basically constantly be growing, constantly getting crops. I do want to expand this one and that one by one, which means I might need to actually unbuild this, move it over a block or two, just so we can do that. Because right now they come pretty darn close to hitting, and I don't like that. So, but we're gonna work on that. But at least we get it going, which means now we have the ability to consistently get items. So, really, it was closer to this way than it was that way. You suck. I'll fix that off camera so you guys can just enjoy the fact that I screwed up something, like always. Yeah, we've been trying to get going with the crate mod, botany pots, trying to get ourselves going a little bit further. And again, we may have to move this over a little more just so we can, have larger plots, right? And so that stuff can actually pick up more, which is what we would like it to do. So, but for now, it's a good start. So, let's see where we go next. See you in a few moments. Hey, folks, how are you doing? Just a little catch up here. Not sure where we've caught up so far. A lot of things have been transpiring. We spent a bunch of resources and made a botany hopper pot. One, it's quite expensive, but we made one, which is at least helping with sea pickles because we had I don't know, maybe 80 of them or something like that. So we got that. I had to make a new shield because my other one was just about shot. And when I mean just about shot, I'll show you. It had 6 durability left on it. So we now have a little bit better durability than we did before. And we also, our pickaxe was pretty much toast. So we made a new one. 9 mining speed. Of course, it was level 14. I'm level 17 now, but... and actually, it's a little weird because I made it earlier today, and I was definitely not level 14 when I made it. That's a little weird that it came out as a level 14 pickaxe. Huh, interesting. Anyways, you can take a look at it. We got picking, axing, shoveling. So now it's a paxel, essentially. It does picking, axing, and shoveling. It also has ornate and wooden affinity. So what does that mean? That means that now we can break ornate and wooden chests with this. Like, you can basically mine them and it breaks them. And then if we have, say, this set to take everything, it'll just throw it all inside our backpack, which is fantastic. Then we have copiously with a 0.5% increase. And so that gives us more items. Not just item rarity, but actual larger percentages of items. So only by 0.5%, but it'll help out a little bit. And you'll see we get a 1.7 mining speed, so that brings us up to 10.7, and higher durability. So I added that, and of course we throw in Unbreaking 3 and efficiency and Silk Touch and all that stuff. But that's our new Paxel. So technically we don't even need the shovel anymore. Which would save me some inventory space. So I might actually just get rid of that. But I figured I'd give you guys a quick little update as to what's been going on. And, we'll get back to you again a little bit later. I just got up to level 17. I'm probably not spending that skill point because I think I'm going to save it and try to do something that needs 2 or 3 skill points versus me just pouring it into 1 skill. So, but we'll catch up with you later. So we'll see you in a tiny bit. Okay, guys, so I found this really cool, mine one. And it's, fully kitted out with, the mine feel, right? Like this. This is freaking awesome. And even if this is all we get from this entire mine, this is totally worth it. Because that was a lot. Okay, folks, well, that's what we're going to loot for today. So stay tuned for the next episode to see what happens. Now, you're probably wondering where I am. You'll have to wait to the next episode to find out, because we're not telling you this episode. You can see a little preview behind us of where we actually are in, the area, but you might not know where it is, actually. So, and again, as always, thank you for watching. If you like this series and the content I'm producing, please consider liking the video, subscribing, and if you do subscribe, remember to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when the next episode drops. Better do it. I have a sword in my hand. I know how to use it. Don't make me do it. Thanks a lot, and remember, even in these crazy times, to try and stay positive. We look forward to playing with you next time, so have a good one.